Hello, my name is Maxwell Aguirre, and this is my informative, reflective speech. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I entered this semester having very low doubts for myself and learning anything about public speaking because I figured with an all virtual environment, I figured there wouldn't really be much way to, collaborate or to spread as many ideas or to even learn the same way as I would be able to in an in-person platform. But unfortunately, I ended up being right because the class did end up being a little mediocre for that reason. Obviously, because of the pandemic, I wasn't uh, able to get the full experience, but I believe that's okay. I didn't know I could possibly learn anything from an online class, but fortunately, I persisted and I feel like I got a lot of things out of it. And so currently, I'm going to be talking about a few topics that I believe will be very helpful in this speech. One thing I'm going to be talking about is what I enjoyed in the class. Next, I'm going to be talking about what I found effective. And then I'm also going to be discussing what I'd like to see more or less of. And I would also going to be talking about some recommendations for future installments of this class. So what I really enjoyed about this class was the fact that I got to listen to a very great variety of speakers coming from various backgrounds, whether the backgrounds being ethnicity, uh, various experiences in life, or even age differences. I felt that I got to see perspectives of a lot of different people, and I felt that being able to see those perspectives really helped me to gather my own perspective or to build new ones on how I can view life. I believe that viewing a lot of their speeches really helped me to shape my mind and definitely made me a more well rounded person. Um, I believe that the lectures in this course also were a big help to me. I believe that one thing that definitely helped me out was just being able to watch them pre recorded so that I can rewind and come back to them if I was ever confused about anything. So I felt that being able to have very good, very well put lectures really helped out for me to really just keep going in this class because I feel like I would have likely dropped the class if I did not have a proper way of learning. Um, but yeah, now while our class gave us the freedom to prepare our speeches at sort of our own pace, I did feel that we should have had more office hours or some sort of virtual platform that we could have some ability to collaborate with our classmates and to maybe spread ideas or help each other out with our presentations and maybe even discuss course material that we don't understand straight out of lectures. Um, I feel like that could have been a really big help if we could have come up with maybe a Zoom call that we could have done consistently every week. But um, yeah, I feel like that's something that we can see more of in the future. Maybe just some more ways to communicate with our classroom. One thing that I did feel that we could have used less of would definitely be the uses of virtual discussion boards. Now, overall, I felt all my energy just got drained from those, having to type full small essays and just trying to analyze these public speeches that we were learning to I feel like I would rather discuss it in real time with a classroom, but overall, I mean, it kind of is what it is with an online platform, just to make sure that everyone is getting the most out of their education in this class. But yeah, while all these speeches were performed online, I did struggle a little bit with the fact that I would not be in the full experience of an in-person public speaking class. This means that I wasn't be able to give a speech in front of a live crowd audience or to give a speech in front of just, I guess, anybody really. Instead, I'm going to be doing what I'm doing right now, which is recording myself speaking. And so, for that reason, I was a little disappointed that I wasn't able to conquer my fear as well. But overall, I'm really glad that I was able to still build my confidence up to still be a powerful communicator. And I feel that hopefully, as the pandemic comes and slower, I feel that we can do more in person things. So, really grateful for that. But yeah, I feel like some things that can be better in the classroom in the future would to be better assignment organization. I've missed a few assignments because they simply were not on the grade book when I went looking for them, and having to dig through the modules. I feel like that was a really slow way of trying to do things, and it often led me to be into a lot of confusion. So I really hope that. in the future that any professor can better organize the assignments. Another thing is that maybe in the future that we can make this class more effective by performing speeches over Zoom as opposed to an asynchronous platform such as recording ourselves. But those are just a few things, recommendations that I have that could make the class better in the future. But yeah, with all that being said, that was my reflection of the class. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to what I had to say, and I hope my criticism was reasonable, and I hope that it resonated with some of you guys listening. But yeah, with all that being said, thank you very much for listening, and I hope you have a very pleasant day.